Hey guys and gals, it is everyone back here, back with another 100% achievement / trophy guide for Super Boxland Demake, developed by LightUP and published by the ever popular Ratalaika Games. It's a normal cost of £4.99 and will be completed in less than an hour, so fun times ahead for another easy, cheeky 1k or platinum. Now the premise of the game is very easy enough. You just push a big old box onto a switch to open the gate. Nice and easy, but of course you'll see it is not that easy-ish. Now you only have to play up to level 40 to get the full thou, and there are no achievements or trophies that are out of the way, which is pretty much normal. So as you see, go on to easy to start off with then. And the first thing you'll need to do is simply press the B button to rewind, and that will get you your first achievement. Now because you're on easy, you'll get an unlimited amount of rewinds, which is again always handy. And then press the Y button to pop in the extra character. Now go ahead, press the A button to push the box and then complete that level, and that will give you another achievement for completing a level with another person. Press the Y button twice and that will get rid of the character. So now the first 10 levels are very easy. You'll sort of have a feel for the game, you'll know exactly what you're doing. And well, I tell you what I found hilarious is your main character, he looks exactly the same as JonTron, doesn't he? And that is excellent character basis, that is. I love it. Now the thing about this game is there are, again, lots of puzzles that look like they could be really confusing or quite difficult, but it ends up being the simplest option, sort of Occam's razor style, as you'll see. The only really confusing level is level 35. Now again, I won't be speaking through the whole video because, as you'll see, and as I said, the majority are very easy, so I'll pop in sort of now and again with some smart ass comment, no doubt. And one more thing, I go sort of as slow as I can, not so slow that it drags the video out for you, but try not going also so quick that you barely know what the hell just happened. But if I am going too fast for you, remember you can slow the video down or speed it up. Anyway, with all that being said, then let us begin. And remember, to move fast you can press the right trigger button as well, just to speed things up along. And this is where you'll get your first achievement, well, your first story-related achievement, which is for completing 5 levels. So they were nice and easy, weren't they? In just over 3 minutes as well. And the next achievement will pop up now for completing 10 levels. So again, so far, just under 6 minutes. You've seen how easy the game can be right now. And it's really from sort of level 14, 15 where they start to get just a touch more, where you've got to put a bit more thought process into it. Again, still quite easy and not too bad, but they do make you think a little bit more. Ooh, now it's our first 4-box level. You getting scared yet? Well, you shouldn't, because again, this one's easy enough anyway. And I tell you what, the music to this game is banging. It's fantastic, actually. I love it. So well done to the guys at LightUP who chose the music for this. Okay, I lied earlier on when I said they start getting a bit more difficult at level 14. Your thought process gets a bit more thinkingful. That's not even a word, but you know what I mean. From around this level to level 20, which will be the first world complete then after level 20. So you've only got a couple of levels left. Now here's our first 6-box level. Now again, you might think this will be extremely difficult, but they all end up really going down the same path. So they'll all you'll all have to go to that point there and push the box in. So just put him up into the sort of top left corner for now. And then if you just head on to the sort of second box, push him up and just continue that sort of same path. Now the 6-box levels are usually like that. They'll always normally follow the same path. And again, if you do end up getting stuck, obviously just rewind it, you got an infinite amount of rewind, so you should be good to go. Right then, so here we are on the final level of World 1, and we're already halfway through then. And again, this is a 3, 6, 8, 10 box level, and again, you might think you need to overthink it and what the hell, but it's very easy. You just gotta sort of push a few boxes out the way, and obviously it ends up just sort of being the same path. You don't need to really overthink things here. But again, obviously just keep following, doing what you're doing what I'm doing, and you'll have no problems. So the good thing about this game is, once you get the sort of first 2 or 3 on, you'll just automatically know what to do with the rest. It's really one of those fun games that can be quite challenging and that you have to think of, but it's still not too bad, where you can, like I said, just think, right, I know exactly what I'm doing and exactly where I'm going now. So that's World 1 clear. Then you got your Junior Pusher achievement for completing the first 20 levels, and now we're going to get another 2 sort of miscellaneous achievements as well here. So to get to the next island then, you'll now be flying in a plane, so just press the A button, make sure to shoot a balloon and shoot one of those bombs there, and that will get you 2 achievements very easily and very quickly. So, job done, nice and easy. You can run into the balloons or bombs if you want, you can't actually die or anything, so enjoy yourself. So then for World 2, obviously the premise of the game is exactly still the same. There's nothing really too challenging. There's a few levels on this world that can take a little while longer than obviously those in World 1. But again, if you just want to do it yourself, this is a game that you can do yourself. And that is exactly what I found. I played it through the first time, and I found it was quite enjoyable, to be honest, to just go through it yourself and see what was up. And because I think the problem is there's a lot of people these days that'll just go, right, I need a guide for this game, or I need a guide for that game. And there's a lot of Ratalaika games which you don't need guides for. They're very fun to play on your own, and that you don't need guides for. I enjoy doing a sort of Ratalaika game guide now and again, don't get me wrong. But, you know, games like Bouncy Bullets and things like that, you don't really need a guide for. And I find it way more enjoyable to play a game on your own. But obviously, you know, everyone's different, and everyone's got their own different opinions on that. But, yeah, but this is definitely one of those games where I found I didn't particularly need a guide for. Even the sort of confusing level 35, well, it's not too confusing, it's not too bad. But even that one I found just a little bit of patience and a little bit of good thought process. And that's why I really enjoyed this game. See, now this was one of the clearest levels I found. That I tried really overthinking this one. I thought, Christ, do I have to get it to the other side, or do I have to, not do anything? And literally, all you have to do is the 2 top boxes, push them to the sort of left and right hand side, and then just push the other 2 up as well, and that's it. And this level threw me off, honestly, because I thought I'd have to push it all the way to the other side. But yeah, so this is one of those really not so confusing, but one of those levels that you can definitely overthink it when you don't really need to. Again, another perfect example of trying to throw you off, but there's only one path you should be able to really take with this, and it's very easy again. So this is another sort of simple, you don't have to overthink it, just push them onto the switches, and this will get you the senior pusher achievement for completing 30 levels. And now we've only got 2 achievements left in the game, and that's for completing level 35 and level 40 to get the full 1000. So here we go then, the sort of slightliest, most confusingest level in the game up to this point anyway. So just push the first box over to the right a little bit, not too far so you can't get through obviously. And then go back down to the bottom of the screen then, push the box up, push to the left so it gets out of the way and push it again, not right up to the box. That's very important to do. Push the sort of middle box into where the previous box was. So you can now push that one down. So go back down, go to the left side of the box and then push that one up. And now we can push that bottom box onto one of the switches to start off with. So it's just about getting the sort of preparation and getting it right first. As soon as that's done, the rest all falls into place. Go to the top left box then and push that one down to the same place the previous box was. And now we can push that one onto one of the switches as well. So again, like I said earlier, as soon as you get that first or second box onto the switch, the rest sort of seem to fall in place and you automatically know then sort of where to go and what to do. Sorry, I got a little bit confused there. So that previous box we pushed on the switch, now push that one down. Now we can head back around and then push the bottom box to the right and down. And then push him all the way to the right again. Eventually just chuck him up on the top switch, or it doesn't really make a difference where you put it, and it'll just be the same now for the other two. Now you can just push them down the same path where the other boxes went, and voila, and then follow the same path, and then that is level 35 done, which means you'll get achievement for this, and we've only got another 5 levels left to do. And quite honestly, the sort of last 4 levels they go back to being easy, which I found very confusing, to be honest. But, you know, like I said, there are like 100 levels in the game, so I suppose it's not going to be completely massive and test your patience just yet. But I found myself enjoying that after the sort of confusion of level 35. Sort of the last 5 levels seem to be a bit of a breeze. Which, hey, we're not complaining about, are we, achievement hunters? No. So now we're on to the last level and we finally made it. And yet again, this is a confusing, difficult looking one, but it's really not. So go to the rightmost box, push him up and push him all the way to the left hand side. And then we can get the, whoops, I'll try that one again. Now we'll get the box just there and then push him onto the second switch. Get the next box, which is sort of, they're all sort of clambered together, put them onto the third switch. And now we'll just get one more box, which if you push him over to the left so you've got a bit of a gap, and then you can push him up, get him up to the right, up and then sort of to the left. Now we will need to leave a gap because we need this sort of upper path right here, as you can see. So leave this little area free. Don't push any more boxes on it for the time being. But what we can do is obviously get everything ready. So go to the leftmost bottom box, push it up, whoops. You've noticed I've done that for quite a few times through the game, push them up into a gap where I can't get it. So you can get the boxes ready, no problem, but do not close that gap up. I mean, you could just rewind it anyway, but you know. So go ahead, push the left box down, and then you can, again, push it up to the sort of same path the rest of the boxes have gone. Just to get yourself ready to push them all on together. The box just underneath the ledge there, push him down, so now we can push him. Again, you got to make sure to leave a bit of a gap. The first time I went through it, I didn't leave enough of a gap and basically just restarted the level, so make sure to do that. And again, with the last box then on the top left corner, just push him down, run all the way back round. Or obviously you can push the rest of the boxes on ready, so they're all good to go. And then that will be that. So that's all 40 levels. To be honest, I do honestly highly recommend. I know we've all got the achievements and that's all good, but I highly recommend playing through the rest of the game because, again, it's just fun. These little games are genuinely fun, especially if you're stressed out from getting your ass beat on COD and Gears 5 online and stuff like that. So, yeah, definitely worth just carrying on playing through this game because the games are definitely fun. But that's it for the achievements anyway. So that's World 2 clear, all 40 levels complete. And I actually wonder if anyone at Ratalaika or whoever develops the game is going to make some actual very hard achievements. I wonder how many people who play and make guides for it then. Anyway, but that is that, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that these have helped. I really enjoyed doing these games, honestly. And as I said earlier, not every Ratalaika game or any game developed by and published by Ratalaika will need a guide. You can do them on yourselves because they are just fun little games. But I do enjoy doing them, and I hope that they do help, and I hope you guys and gals enjoy the crap that I come out with. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys and gals, and I shall see you in the next one.